This is Your Financial Wealth with Jonathan Slack, where I show you how to obtain true financial wealth utilizing the personal and business credit systems. So now you have your cards and you're making your payments, right? Okay, now let's go over everything. First stage, congruency, right? You set everything up. You establish the corporation. That's one. Two, second stage, you set up your vendor accounts. You got your payday score up, your net 30 accounts. Third stage, your store accounts, okay? You did all your store accounts, right? Now the fourth stage is the money. Now once you should have about 15 accounts on your corporation showing good payment history, right? So with your vendor accounts, you have maybe 5 or 6, and with your store accounts, you have maybe another 4 or 5 or 6. I would say get as many as you can. I would get 7 or 8. Okay, so you have 5 and 8. That's 13 accounts. That's pretty good, right? So now you're going to your cash accounts. You're going to get corporate visas, corporate MasterCards, right? Money. And you're going to set up your fleet accounts. Your cars, you're going to go to Ford and say, hey, I need the fleet account set up from Ford and or Chevy, and you need 6 cars, right? So they just set you an account up. Let's say you go get the 6 cars, but you have your fleet. You go set up your fleet account, and now you have credit. You might have 60,000 or 40,000 or whatever, on your fleet account for your company cars. Always go for more. If you want to get 2, you say you need 5. So they can say, well, we can give you 3. You go, okay, and that's the whole thing. That's what you want anyway. You just want to get it established, right? So you have your fleet accounts, and then you're going to get your credit accounts. You're going to set up your credit, right? Now, the credit accounts is great because that's the money. So what the creditors do, the creditors, say if you went to a visa, right? You're going to get a visa. You applied. That company is going to look at your payday score. Great, right? Your payday score is over 80. They're going to look at your payment history. Your payment history is immaculate on this new corporation. This corporation is only under a year old, but you have excellent payment history. You have over 30 payments that were all on time. Your payday score is up. Your corporation, everything is congruent, right? They check your articles of incorporation. Okay, it's valid. They check your tax ID number, valid. They check your articles of organization, your certificate of good standing. Everything's valid. Everything is copacetic, right? So now, with the credit company that's going to give you the visa, they look at your accounts, right? Like I said, they're going to look at your highest account, and they're going to mirror that. Okay. So they look at an account you have. Maybe you have an account for 3,000, 6,000. 15,000, 12,000, right? So they may go between 12 and 15. They're not going to go much below the 12. You might get a 10,000, but you're going to get between 12 and 15 on every card. And you can get about 5 cards, maybe about 5 cards. So So you can get about 5 cards, right? 5 or 6, you might get 7, but somewhere around 5 cars, you'll get 5. You might get into a couple of that are a little bit lower, right? But 15,000 times 5 is 75,000. Okay. Now, this is the great thing. Remember, you got cards, 15,000 times 5. You got maybe 7 cards, $75,000, right? On your corporation with the corporate credit. Now, they're going to look at your credit as well. You have to be a personal guarantor for your corporation. Shouldn't be a problem. You're not doing anything slick, illegal. So this is just part of you becoming financially free. So you get 75,000. The great thing about that is you literally, you can take those cards, like say the $15,000 card, you can literally go to the bank and take all the money. You can literally take all the money. You literally can remove every dime off of the card, and your corporation and your credit will be in good standing as long as you make the payments on time. So if you have a $15,000 card times 5, you have 75,000. Say if you want to get 25,000 cash, you can take the $25,000 cash advance, or what I like to do is I have Corporation A and Corporation B. I make Corporation A pay Corporation B, and then the money's there. But you may not be at that point yet, so you can just go get a cash advance from the credit card. And basically you have the cash in hand. Now, you make the payments. What's great is when you make the payments on that credit card, those credit cards that you took the money off of, your credit's going to increase, and the banks are going to offer you more money. And then now you will have what's called financial freedom. You'll have financial freedom because you have the corporate credit that you are nurturing and you're taking care of monthly because you're making your payments. And by you making those payments, it's increasing the amount of money that the banks give you. So you can work on your business ideas and business plans, and you can just make sure that you budget everything out. What's great is it doesn't happen overnight. This isn't a get rich quick thing or anything like that. So all the time that it takes for you to build that corporation, you're going to be putting together, you're going to be building and executing and basically adopting good habits that are going to help you to move further with the corporation. So I'm going to end it now because there's so much more. I wanted to talk about the personal credit, but I don't want to, I don't want this information about the corporation. I want this information to stick. So we'll go with the personal credit later. But for right now, this is it. And that's it for right now, that's it. And I just want you to know that everybody that's watching me, everybody that's looking at me, it doesn't matter who you are, you can be financially free. I'm telling you this, I've been doing this for 15 years, okay? I know this like the back of my hand, okay? I budget everything out a year at a time. I know it's gonna cost me, let's just say, for instance, I know it's gonna cost me $30,000 to pay all my expenses, like the bottom line, like, gas, electric, pay my monthly, whatever it is, all added up for 12 months. Okay, so it's going to cost me $35,000. All right, so I know I need to go make at least that, but of course I need to make more than that because I don't want to just make money and then it just gets spent on bills. Then what am I going to do for money, right? So I always want to make double or triple that. So whatever my expenses are, right? I'm just giving you an example, but it's what I actually do. I'm just not giving you the real number, but I'm saying my expenses, whatever they are, I always go like 3-4 times more than what my expenses are, so I can live very comfortably. I can get up whenever I want to, but I go 7 days a week, but I sleep 9 or 10 hours a day. And I want to make sure that you understand that it's a process. That's the thing that I want to leave you with. This is a process, and don't beat yourself up if you don't get it down pat right away. I've been doing this for 15 years. The first 5 years, I didn't even know half the stuff that I know now, and I still was making money, but I was spending money, and a lot of things were unorganized. But over time, you know, when things, you know, over time, because of necessity or whatever, I learned to budget and, you know, to stay ahead, because once you create a loan or anything like that, you know, money, it has to be taken care of. It's going to come back. But the thing is, it takes care of you. One thing that DJ Quick said, take care of your money and your money's going to take care of you. And he ain't never lied about that. Take care of yourself and start on the journey. And if anybody needs to talk to me or want some information, or even they want me to really make a video that really breaks down some certain aspect of this, I will. But just know that this is a journey, and this is one video. There's different aspects of this that you have to, I would say master, or just get really familiar with. You know, one thing, just like brushing your teeth. You do this every day. Well, some people don't brush their teeth every day because you use the bathroom every day. Everybody does that, right? So you want this to be like second nature.